Und da sind wir wieder bei Stanley Parable. Wir haben den Erzähler wütend gemacht, weil wir so überhaupt nicht auf ihn hören wollten. Und jetzt sitzen wir in einem lustigen Science-Fiction-Ding fest und schleppen ein Radio mit uns rum. Auf unseren unsichtbaren Händen. Oh, schön, jetzt haben wir es verloren. Sehr gut.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Ja. Das war jetzt auch so schwer.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through.
Hey! Hey! Wow! Beta? Hieß die Stanley Parable Alpha? Work in Progress? Oh, Org in Progress. Hallo? Ich bin in der Rohfassung gelandet. Schick. So muss das früher ausgesehen haben. Also so hat das ja früher ausgesehen. Das ist ja eine Rohfassung. Hallo? Erzähler? Erzählerin? Irgendjemand? Da war ein Licht. Oh, ich glaube, das ist mein Büro. Hallo? Juhu. Was ist jetzt passiert? Hallo?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Wird es
I can wait.
religiös? Ich bin derjenige, der dafür da ist, einen Sinn in das Chaos zu bringen. Das ist das Einzige, wofür ich da bin, aber dafür bin ich wichtig. Das klingt sehr religiös. Jetzt muss ich an die Zeugen Jehovas denken.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Ja. Steht aber nichts daran, dass ich da hoch will. Ich will aus diesem Fenster springen. Ich weiß, dass man aus diesem Fenster springen kann. Wenn nur irgendwie auf diesen Tisch kommt. Na, egal.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey. Der Mitarbeiter des Monats ist verschwunden.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Nein, nicht schon wieder diese furchtbare Musik.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Hey! Das ist das letzte Mal, dass wir da reingehen. Aber ich weiß noch nicht, was passiert, wenn man auf den Knopf drückt, um die Maschine anzuschalten.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read.
Und dann haben wir noch die Sache mit dem Telefon, wenn man an das Telefon geht. Dann will ich immer noch aus diesem Fenster springen. Und halt, was passiert, wenn man den ganzen Computer angeschaltet hat.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ich würde so gerne rennen können, gut und springen.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Ja, das passiert zu vielen Leuten.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
Komm, wir drücken mal die Knöpfe in der Reihenfolge.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Drei. Wo ist 4? Hier ist 5, aber wo ist 4? Ich will wissen, ob was passiert, wenn man die Knöpfe drückt. Wo ist 4? Knopf 4 gibt es nicht. Das ist fies. Gut, dann schalten wir halt einfach die Maschine an.
And when at last he found the source of the root... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Ja.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Was?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
Ach, da
That
oben ist
timer
die
is the
4.
catalyst to keep the
Verdammt.
action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Oh, ja,
That's
das ist
30
natürlich offen.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Nein.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will
Goodbye.
be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Bumm. Das ist ja schon ein ziemlich gemeiner Erzähler. Irgendjemand sollte ihm mal erklären, dass ich die Story mache, nicht er. Also schon. Und irgendwie nicht. Was ist eigentlich die Aufgabe eines Spielers? Das macht er die Story oder macht er sie nicht? Also er macht sie, aber macht er sie oder macht er sie nicht? Man kommt in echt philosophische Gedanken. Das ist wie bei Sims-Spielen. Bei Sims-Spielen kommen einem auch philosophische Gedanken. Ist unsere Geschichte geschrieben, lange bevor wir uns... Stehen alle Entscheidungsmöglichkeiten fest? Ist alles von irgendwo durchdacht? Ist es das nicht? Können wir uns überhaupt entscheiden? Wenn das wie hier ist, dass nach jeder Entscheidung irgendwas Geskriptetes folgt, sind es dann überhaupt Entscheidungen, die wir treffen? Das ist schon irgendwie... wir philosophieren nächste Woche weiter. Bis dann.